I'm Brian.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're cruising with the Colemans.
In 2024, we decided to walk the Camino del Norte.
Keep watching to take an adventure with us. Hola, buenos dias.
Hello, and welcome back to the daily vlog on the Camino del Norte.
Do you ever wake up some mornings and just not feel it?
I was trying the Camino del Norte.
Have you ever woke up some mornings and you just don't feel it?
The funny thing is, I felt it when I was okay when I got up. It was when I walked out the door. How about you? Was it for you before?
It was a little bit before.
Okay.
I just kind of this morning felt, like, I don't know, the night before was really bad sleep. Last night we were out with some friends that we met from Australia. Hi guys. And we were out a little too late. And this morning I was just really dragging. And then we walked outside.
And it was raining.
And it wasn't even raining. It was just mist and gray, like you can see here, and
it was
windy.
An ugly, oh my gosh, is this going to be another rainy day walk? So we went to the cafe and had a really nice breakfast.
We did.
And I got my first French omelet, which I was very excited about.
By the way, a French omelet is an American omelet.
Yeah, but a French omelet is what you and I think of. But you do have to ask for the eggs to be completely cooked.
Otherwise, it ends up very runny in the middle.
And that's how some people like it. It's just not how I like it. So I got that this morning, which was a wonderful way. And of course, fresh squeezed orange juice and café con leche, which is for us a cappuccino. But after that, while we were
sitting there eating
for like an hour,
and we were discussing, and just it kept blowing and kept like, ugh.
Everyone was walking in with their wet umbrellas, and we were just like, oh.
And I opened Google Maps.
And I think at first, were you looking for just like a shortcut for the walk?
I was kind of looking for is there a way to do this shorter of walking, which is what we found. We walked about 2 kilometers to get here, just a little over 2 kilometers.
We walked 2K today.
To get to the train station.
Yeah, it's train tracks. There's a little building right there, but guess what? There are already pilgrims there.
Waiting.
Because we're all feeling that way.
We're walking today from Cantabria into Asturias.
2 different regions.
New Sabotanis region. So while we're on this train, why don't you take a look at some of our highlights from the Basque Country and from Cantabria.
Sun is shining, wind blows through my hair, car is moving fast down the freeway to anywhere. We are going somewhere new tonight.
Don't leave me, don't leave me. I wish I couldn't.
I ain't letting you out of my sight.
I think that's gonna be the theme of the summer. It's not normally like this, and we're gonna go up a really big hill and down a really big hill. But vamos, let's go.
This might be crazy, I hope it is. Baby, this is what we do. We leave it all up for sale, 'cause we are going somewhere.
Where are you going, Michelle?
Tonight.
I'm talking the Camino. I don't know what you're doing. Actually, we're going downstairs and get rid of this suitcase.
I ain't letting you out of my sight. Ooh.
This is the Camino del
Freedom
Norte.
is a rare thing, only a few of us can share. Going down this road gives me all I wanna have, but we gotta keep on moving towards the dream, to anywhere.
You know, I typically like my rest day to include a beach day.
It's not gonna happen today. But I do see the restaurant right up in front of us where we were planning to have lunch. We're gonna have to wait at least an hour before they're serving lunch. But I guess a Coca Zero is in my very near future.
I'm sorry that today's vlog was short, but we'll show you more. We'll show you the albergue we're staying in tonight. It's gonna be a bunk bed situation.
Yay.
Cheers. Ooh, oh my gosh, that day was so hard.
Oh, we made it.
No, it wasn't. It was the easiest thing we've done. Honestly, to the point where I'm like, I'm actually bored from doing nothing.
The last kilometer and a half took us almost 4 hours though.
Oh, it did, but we stopped at 2 places. We first stopped and just were like, okay, let's just get a soda and some chips. And
it was too early for lunch.
yeah.
And then we walked like 100 yards down the road to a second place where we could get lunch.
We talked to our new American friends. They're from Chicago, Candy and Chato. They're not replacing you, I promise. Don't worry. We have lots of love to give. Plus, they're moving on to another town. But it did remind me of the day we met Candy and Chato because the weather was crappy, so we all hopped in a taxi. There was no judgment, and then we bar hopped the rest of the day. The couple that we met earlier, but we saw them at the train station, and then we met up with them when they were finishing up their lunch. But they had another 5K that they were walking and going on. So no bar hopping for us today.
Nope. This is our albergue right here behind us. We'll close out today's video with a couple of shots of the afternoon.
But let me just say, it's 2 o'clock and it's not open. It doesn't open till 3. On the Camino Frances, a lot of albergues opened at 2. Here, we're finding that they don't open till 3 or 4. And that's because the days are long, the days are hard, they're hilly. And well, today we didn't do any of that stuff.
And nobody's done walking by 2 o'clock.
No.
Normally. Typically,
no. So enjoy the shots. We're back in bunk beds. We're back in a shared room. But being that we're the first ones here, we should get a choice of what bed we want. And I'm hoping we both choose well. You'll find out soon enough.
Hasta luego.
Goodbye. Thanks for watching.